Hello everyone, call me Get Koga again, and today we're back with another Death Battle reaction. Among Us versus Fall Guys. Now, this matchup is going to be very interesting to see. I saw a sneak peek of this when they released it on the Death Battle cast the other day, and I thought it looked pretty good. So hopefully it'll be a fun match to watch. When I first saw this matchup announced at the end of Bowser vs. Eggman, I was like, what? Among Us versus Fall Guys? Okay, that's gonna be very funny to see. So yeah, I also heard that an animator that actually did an animation for this fight is actually on board the animation team, which good for him. So yeah. By the way, I hope you guys are having a good Sunday and ready for the holidays. As to who I think would win, I'm gonna have to go with Among Us. I've never really been a fan of Fall Guys, but that doesn't really factor in my choice. Like, Among Us have pretty wacky powers. So wacky, indeed. Also, I want to apologize if I don't have much to say, if I'm stuttering between my sentences. I tend to do that. It's going to be starting soon. And I want to thank you guys so much for the support on the last Death Battle reaction video, Bowser vs. Eggman. It's nearing 1,000 views. I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much. And maybe this reaction will probably beat out my last video. I don't know if that will happen, but it'll be interesting to see. I read the description, and as for who's doing the track music this time for this fight, they're with Media. Oh, here we go. So yeah, Werewolf Media is doing the music for this fight. I don't know the track name because it's not in the description. This YouTube premiere music really is setting the tone for what's to come. Already 5.3k people tuning in. Now, this is going to be the last Death Battle of 2024. Then we'll be seeing more Death Battle in 2025. And if you hear any background noise, I apologize. So I wonder if they're going to show the next matchup after this that will premiere in 2025, in January. I don't know if it will be January, but we'll see. It's about to start. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
The year was 2020. The long wait as we all experienced the most viral sensation in recent years. It was Among Us.
Nah, Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
I like
to
how
find
they
out who
started
would win
this.
a death battle.
Okay.
In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save their souls from a quiet demise.
Tons
Among
of stuff
Us.
could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
That's
More
their
on that
skin.
later. The tasks they undertake to save their ship require varying degrees of
Alien
difficulty and
bead.
skill. It may not take much
Comes
to
in
reconnect
18
some
marketable
wires in the
colors.
cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear
Sussy
asteroids when your
bacchus.
ship is moving faster than
Reportedly
light.
good friends
If
with Fall
that's not a
Guys.
suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point, these creatures must draw from medical training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs. Right?
Well, success is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them! I mean, among us, but not us, though. Right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say.
Yeah,
They're
you're looking
shape-shifting
pretty
aliens.
sus,
They
Wiz.
could be anyone, or any mad scientist in a lab coat.
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction
Engineer,
by
noisemaker,
any means
scientist,
necessary.
engineer.
Anything from
Shapeshifter,
damaging lights to
Phantom,
wrecking
Ghost,
the ship's reactor.
Guardian
Which
Angel.
can be tricky to fix
Defies
in time.
death.
Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same. So not all of them can McLean it up.
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space.
Yep.
Just for being kinda sus.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know
wow.
an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out
Ringmaster,
there, it
Jocelyn
isn't
Dummy.
me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
No, what do you mean? Knowing
Playing a
lot
game
is
Among
literally
Us.
my job.
Ear canals.
Ah, jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the sussy baka from the start. And again, just to be very clear, it isn't me.
Same here.
Oh, come on. Anyone could be the imposter, Boomstick. It's completely random.
Random starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? What? It isn't me.
Damn. Ringmaster is the imposter.
Oh, right. There's usually 2 imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't just
Damn.
tricksters, they're also hunters, bloodhounds tracking and assassinating crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks, stab them with a knife, shoot them with a desert eagle, or use their frickin' tongues to impale their faces. Oh, God! Right through the visor.
There's
They may
a
look
Among
like
Us
they're wearing
manga.
spacesuits, but that's not a visor.
That I'm not aware
That is
about?
their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. Their whole anatomy is one
Yeah.
unsolvable mystery.
Ew! They've got human toes, buff arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky things?
No one knows. They don't even exist within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they return as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal,
Oh,
unable
yeah.
to communicate with the living, but nonetheless
Wait.
still Among Us.
That's
Even
gameplay
beyond
of them.
death, they can plot the demise
Some
of
of the
other
Death Battle
crew.
team.
Or become guardian
DJ
angels for the
Tiki,
living
the
by
editor.
literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, because remember
Galaxy
that Desert
Max.
Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets. Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 non-million tons of TNT.
A number so
Christ.
incomprehensible you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion. Twice.
More than enough to annihilate
31
Earth
zeros.
over 160 million times, which seems like overkill for the space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite,
Oh, yeah.
Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this
Yep.
Henry Stickmin guy. Apparently, he's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert Eagle-eyed crewmates will find Henry's weapons throughout the ship, like a banana
The
bomb,
Scream
a
Mask.
teleporter, a ninja star, and a magic pencil that can bring drawings to life.
These creepy Teletubbies can
SpongeBob.
sketch whatever they want into existence, and they're suddenly everywhere I look now. Where's these little trash
Yep.
can people are freaking me out.
In a strange way, all of this makes sense
Completed
for
a
this
card swipe for the
fascinating
first
species.
time. The gun
In the
destroyed
face
pair
of
of planets.
insurmountable odds,
Piloted the
something
dropship
inside
at light
tells
speed.
them to band
Listened to
together
36
no matter
hours of
what,
music
to
in
use all the
2020.
tools available and try to survive
A McDonald's
again
chicken
and
nugget
again,
shaped like the
on a
crewmate
ship,
sold for
on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in
$900,000.
spite of anything that may be
Yeah,
going on in the world.
I heard about
they
that.
either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Together! Yeah! Ooh!
Hey y'all, this is Chad. If you don't know, I voice Boomstick. Here at 1 p.m.
Hi,
Central
Chad.
today, Sam and I are going to be playing some Fall Guys and maybe some Among Us live here on the Death Battle channel and on Twitch. Hang out, have some fun, and who knows, if you guys enjoy it, maybe we'll do some more gameplay streams in the future. Hope to see you there. Thanks.
Welcome to the bright,
Now Fall
colorful
Guys.
world of the Blunderdome! Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys, who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent skills and abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurtle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength,
Okay, I'm loving
agility,
this
and
analysis.
mental fortitude.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen since 2006. But honestly,
Classification
not
Alien
many of the
Bean.
beans
Wait,
make
half
it.
a Mike
and only one
Wazowski.
can be crowned the winner.
Reportedly good friends
before
with Among Us.
everything starts all over again.
Which makes for some very
I have a feeling this will
friendly
end in a
competition.
draw.
Like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy grimaces. They'll grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top. Or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer Digi invented the creative device
Digi.
so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still
Yeah.
just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose: get that crown.
I
Crowd.
mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Things in the Blunderdome can get wild.
Blast
We've
balls,
seen
create
these
device,
goobers
fan
get
block,
smacked by
punching
giant
block,
mallets
resurrection,
and fall into
size
actual hot
alteration.
lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later.
Grappling
completely
hook,
unharmed
Hadouken,
somehow.
hack-
These
Man.
remarkable creatures have
Yeah,
demonstrated
they did
some
cross over with
dumbfounding
other
durability, such as
universes,
getting
too.
struck by meteors. That's a hit
Mike
anywhere from
Wazowski.
18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side
Fortnite.
completely fine. Whoa, wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor? Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick, I hate to tell you this.
No.
Those
That's their
aren't
skin.
really.
Don't say it.
Those aren't
That's
actually
their
suits.
skin.
That's their skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. People were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With only arms, legs, and eyes, there
Yeah.
must be some genetic
He's a
mechanism
villain Doom
inside
guy.
the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining. Though after some dissection, it's unclear. This is an official image, by the way.
I don't know what's more
Yep.
upsetting, that skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway. No, thank you.
So,
Yeah,
this
no.
means when you start the game, you're just flat out naked? Just swinging away, beans in the wind.
Strange such nakedness would be allowed, considering what's actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the Ultimate Knockouts. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
So it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing
Ran
the game
through
no matter what.
innumerable
The game
obstacle
makers have
courses
said that when the
stretched beyond the
beans fall
usable
to their
universe,
death, they feel
lit
a
up
moment
entire
of
constellations, survival lava,
serenity,
as spirit
zen-like
Ridley,
detachment from
Big
all
Bang,
worldly
crossover
and
with dozens
physical
of other
bonds.
IPs, yep.
Then they pop back
Won
onto
5
the podium
crowns
to
in a row.
celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said
Yep.
they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh God, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah! January 18th, 2022,
Yeah.
9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched so far he exited the universe as we know it, and then he kept going.
Speaking
my
of
God.
universes, the Fall Guys have
Sonic.
seen dozens of guest stars from other stories and have learned
The Night
from
Before
their
Christmas,
cultures,
Grinch.
like flying around in the TARDIS of
Doctor
Doctor Who
Who.
fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching
He-Man,
Ryu's iconic Hadouken,
Chun-Li,
or even just
Pac-Man.
becoming Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man. They're
Oh
Pac-Man.
God.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but
Scooby
these
versus
6 feet
Courage.
tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to rot upon the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void of darkness and despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool, let's see them fight.
Yeah, let's see him fight.
Wiz, you gotta play that mobile game with all the superheroes and the cool art.
Oh, are you
Uh,
talking about Marvel
Marvel
Snap?
Snap
Yeah,
again.
that one, the card collecting game.
It's more than that.
Is this
Marvel
gonna end in
Snap
a
is
draw
fast-paced
again?
dueling card game, like really fast.
Both the cards and the
Like
locations you
Scooby
play
versus
them in have
Courage?
unique abilities that change the course of a match, making it a real head-to-head battle.
And it's
I'm still
easy
going
and
with
quick
Among
to get
Us.
into. I was kind of worried
This
I'd have
ends
to
in a
spend too
draw
much time
again.
learning different cards and rules, but no,
I wouldn't be-
it's
I
actually
wouldn't be
really
mad.
intuitive.
And look at that 3D art, so cool.
'Cause
There's hundreds of
they're-
cards and
they're
thousands of
supposed
art
to be good
variants,
friends with
and
each
they
other.
add new cards each week. Plus, they just opened something all new, the Vault, with all kinds of exclusive goodies.
Sure, but hang on. This guy I'm playing against right now is really tough.
That's because it's me, loser.
Oh, shucks.
Download the Marvel Snap app now, available on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam.
Or visit marvelsnap.com to learn more.
Okay. It's time.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
It's
for
time for a death battle! Here we go. This is the sneak peek I watched. All right. Damn. Okay, from here, it should be new stuff. Everyone was ejected. Whoa. Now it's hand-drawn? Eliminated. Jesus! Cherry. Eliminated. Oh. Damn! Oh, the crowd. Oh. Yeah, you can't stab that. Oh, gun! Now it's fighting. This is pretty fun to watch so far. 3, 2, 1. This animation looks so good. Pac-Man! Hadouken! Oh. He-Man! The magic pencils! Okay, I'm really enjoying this. Come on, Among Us. Ooh! Come on. Wow. Oh no. Oh my god, he's doing the Fortnite dance. Damn.
Oh, when's the next episode? This is my new favorite show. Move over, chimp crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories.
Okay, it didn't end in a
Offense,
draw.
Defense, and the bizarre. Let's start with offense.
I mean, the bogus Among Us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at
Yeah.
them, took hits from meteors, and most importantly, survived the Big Bang. You know, the explosion that blew the whole frickin' universe into existence? Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man, they can become Pac-Man. You know,
Yeah.
it's ghosts.
Brilliant.
Which leads us to the truly bizarre stuff about
The
both
bizarre.
of these beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I don't know, Wiz. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
The crewmates did have plenty of answers to the Fall Guys' hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to fight
Yeah.
off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal.
Among Us,
I mean,
gun, and other
Hadoukens,
weapons,
TARDIS,
specialized
just the
skills,
tip of the iceberg.
non-tactical
Yeah, the
biology,
spaceship
prone
crew
to
had a
venereal
few
betrayal,
deadlier weapons
small
among them,
bean,
but the
Fall
Fallen
Guys,
had
big
too
bean
many
made of tougher
options
stuff,
that
actual
could not be
Ghostbusters,
countered.
The
terrifying
crewmates may have
biology.
been cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer Among Us.
Oh no, we never found the second imposter!
Ah, damn it! I knew that stupid robot was sus.
Now, is there going to be a next time?
So embarrassing.
The winner is Fall Guy.
The winner is the Fall Guys. And me.
Next time on Death
Who's
Battle.
next? Oh! Creators versus Ashura!
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for
That's
watching.
another
Hope you enjoyed the
matchup
episode,
from
but
the
the battle's not
Kickstarter.
over because Sam and I are going head-to-head in Fall Guys, maybe some Among Us, live on the Death Battle YouTube channel right now and Twitch. Hope to see you there.
Oh yeah, Kratos versus Astra. It's next. I am very looking forward to seeing that. So yeah, this episode, I fucking love it. I love the animation, all the wacky jokes, and the death. While I am disappointed Among Us didn't win, that doesn't matter because this fight was awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And I'll see you on the next reaction for Kratos vs. Astra. Bye. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.